Hey everyone, this is John, and today's video is about what we can do during our interview to maximize the chance of getting that job. And in the next couple of videos after this, we're going to look at the different common and difficult interview questions and how best to answer them. But for now, let's look at this topic here. And the first thing I want you to do is imagine you are an employer. Have a look at this photo and think, what girl would you hire? So these are all the same girl, but even so, we'd probably hire the person on the right. And why is that? Because she looks confident, she is smiling, and she looks like she has more enthusiasm. And even though we know nothing about this girl, we would pick her over the girl on the left. And why is that? It's because of her body language. She looks unenthusiastic, bored, and maybe even a little bit lazy. And as an employer, you have to think, why would I want to hire someone like that? So we can see that body language and body posture are very important. And here's another example. The girl on the right has good posture, the girl on the left has bad. And again, this is the same girl. However, on the right, she looks like she has more confidence, she has more self-belief, and she looks better in general. So you need to make sure you have good posture for your interview, because this will really help, and it will also help you in your life in general. And you can find lots of videos on YouTube about how to do this. Another thing to do is give a firm handshake. However, if the interviewer does not want to shake your hand, don't ask for it. That might seem a little weird. And again, eye contact, simple, but giving adequate eye contact is really important, because if you are always staring at the ground in the interview, it makes it look like you have a lack of self-confidence and self-belief, and the employer will definitely notice this. If there are more than one interviewer, you need to look at them both evenly if you can. Don't just stare at one. And again, with eye contact, too much is also bad. So not too much, not too little. So here are some simple points. Be respectful and polite, smile, and look interested. It seems simple, but a lot of people forget to do these things during their interview. Maybe it's because of the stress, whatever, but just smiling and looking interested and being polite makes you look more enthusiastic and makes you seem like a more hireable and likable person. And the last point here is have confidence. I mentioned it in the last video. If you have been offered the job interview, it means you have the required qualifications or experience. So you don't need to think that you are not worthy of it, because you are. And if you still don't have enough confidence, something that I like to do is to pretend I am a confident person, and this can really help actually. And these are the last few do's. Don't be afraid to ask them to repeat their question. If you didn't hear the question, ask them to repeat it, because you never want to answer the wrong question. That would be very embarrassing. Don't rush your answers. You can spend a second or two to think, and then you will give a better answer and it will be more coherent. And the last point, if you can, ask the interviewer a question at the end. Here are some examples. You can pause the video and look at them. I think the third and fourth one is very good, but you can really use any one you want. And here are some things you do not want to ask. Anything that is easy to find on the internet. So this can be something like, what does your company do? So this, if you ask this question, it looks really bad because it looks like you did no research. Don't ask them about holidays or what pay you will get, because again, this might make you look a little bit greedy or lazy. You can ask this after you have got the job. And the last thing is, don't ask, did I get the job? Because they will tell you, they will give you an email. So that's the video, everyone. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thank you.